I'm back. It's time for another Final Fantasy trading card game video, and I'm so excited to be doing this. I've got a spoiler for Opus 13, and it's from Final Fantasy Brave Exvius, which is just the best because that's what I've been playing lately. I'm still playing every single day. I'm absolutely loving the game, loving the story, and we're getting a bunch of characters from Season 2 of the Final Fantasy Brave Exvius story in Final Fantasy trading card game. So, which character am I going to reveal? Well, you'll just have to watch and find out. Now, we've already seen some Final Fantasy Brave Exvius cards revealed for Opus 13, including the orders from Season 2. We've got main characters like Fina, Nicole, Jake, and Rain. We even got Kunshira from the Beast Tribes, the Emperor himself, and characters like Akstar. So which character am I going to reveal, you ask? Well, introducing Sakura. She's a 4 CP Lightning backup job sage from Final Fantasy Brave Exvius, and she has the text: you can only pay with Lightning CP to cast Sakura when Sakura enters the field. Choose one forward of cost 4 or less your opponent controls and break it. This is a super powerful effect on a backup. We've had things similar in the past, like the Opus I Seymour, who has a very fond place in my heart for breaking all those many Y'shtolas in the past. But this is taking it to a whole new level. Now, obviously, you're going to need this to run this in a mono lightning or a very lightning heavy deck, but being able to get rid of a 4 CP forward opposed to a 3 CP and less, that is going to be a really big deal. And that's a big power jump from what Seymour was. We can also compare this to the Opus XII X-Death, although I don't know why you would. So that X-Death allowed you to also break a forward upon entry, but it had a super convoluted way of doing it. So this is going to be way better, and you can just play the other X-Deaths, because I know you want to play an X-Death. I mean, we all want to play an X-Death. There are a few more interactions that we should mention. First of all, we got a new Fire Akstar that can search an FFBE character at damage 3, and that would allow you to search a backup and color fix in the case of Sakura, although of course with that Fire Lightning deck you might not be able to pay for her easily with her Mono Lightning restriction. And then finally, there are 2 other Sakuras currently in the game, and you have to make a decision about which one you want to play. Now, the Legend one is also removal, so it's really about the way that it's going to fit into your deck. And I know that later on in the game, backup removal can be a little less viable than on a forward, so that's really going to be your call in the end. Well, that's going to be it from me, and I hope that you liked my spoiler. Let me know what you think of the card in the comments below. You can tell me if it's viable or if you think it's just going to be pack filler. And if you're interested in getting into Final Fantasy trading card game, well, Opus 13 Crystal Radiance is going to drop on March 26th. So you can get that at your local retailer, and please join us on Facebook in the Final Fantasy TCG-NA group, and we're happy to help any new players learn all about the game.